The unassuming entrance of Clooney restaurant on Auckland's Sales Street gives nothing away about what awaits inside. Clooney finds the perfect balance between dramatic ambience and fine dining, matched with ingredients that are as Kiwi as jandals and stubbies on a summer's day. Through there is head chef Des Harris, who has promised to show me his venison secret. Baby, I love it. So tip 101, what can you give me?
We've got some venison. The first thing you want to do with your venison before you cook it is bring it up to room temperature. Especially with venison, it's a very lean kind of meat. In a sense, there's no fat going through it. So you don't want to stew it. You don't want to overcook it. So bring it up to room, and by what I mean there is that it's going to come up to temperature faster in the oven, and it's not going to stew. So
cool, so that'll be roughly maybe pull it out 20 minutes or half an hour before or something like that? Yep, cool.
Exactly. Don't be too fussy, but it can't be fridge cold.
Yep.
In a sense, with seasoning as well, the last thing you want to do is add salt too early because you're going to draw out the moisture.
Ah, so you don't want to season it when you bring it out to bring up to temperature, you're going to wait. Okay,
so
perfect.
just wait. So be patient, bring it up to room and give it a nice seasoning. We just use a flaky sea salt, freshly milled pepper. Yeah, don't be shy with the salt and pepper, because when you're sealing it and roasting it, a lot of the seasoning is actually going to come off, and a lot of people are very, very shy of salt and pepper, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. They're scared of it, eh?
It's one of the best weapons that a chef has.
I've heard that many a times.
Yeah, just being able to season correctly.
I would love to just take salt away from you guys, see what happens.
No, it won't happen.
Excellent. Now onto the cooking.
So, with the pan, I like to build my heat up in the pan.
Yep.
So I'd leave it on kind of a low setting for a little while.
So you want a nice hot pan?
Exactly. Don't ever put the oil in before the pan's hot, because you want to build the heat up in the pan. You want the oil to be hot instantaneously. If you put the oil in first, then heat the pan up, odds on your meat's going to stick and stew. That's the last thing you want to do with any sort of cut of meat is stew. So we're going to have some splashbacks here with oil.
All right.
Again, generous with the oil, not too stingy. And then it goes.
Oh yeah, you can hear it sizzling straight away.
Yeah. Okay, venison's very different to steak. Like the venison is very lean. There's no insular kind of fat to lubricate the meat. So the last thing you want to do is overcook venison. Venison is better served at a rested medium rare, somewhere between rare and medium rare.
Oh, so you never want to serve it rare?
Too chewy.
Too chewy.
Yeah, you do. You want to warm up the insular meat.
Yeah. It's funny, eh? Yeah, just learning where you want to have your meat cooked. Like some people always go rare, everything, eh?
See, even with lamb and beef, we prefer to serve a rested medium, and that's where it's going to be at its optimum tenderness.
Yeah.
And it's a myth, a complete myth that venison should be rare, because again, it's chewy.
Do you ever get people coming into a restaurant and asking for rare?
We give them whatever they want. At the end of the day, they're paying.
They are the customer's right.
Okay, so once we've got a nice seal around that venison, we're going to go to the oven.
So it's a hot oven?
A hot oven.
Yeah.
Now what we do is we're going to cook on a cake rack.
Yeah.
Preheated oven with a cake rack nice and hot inside, and what that's going to do is it's going to ensure even cooking right the way around the venison.
Yeah.
If you put the venison in the pan in the oven, the juices are going to run off the venison into the bottom of the pan, and you're going to end up stewing the meat. In domestic ovens at home, it will not get hot enough to actually avoid that.
Now what are you doing?
Okay, this is a really, really good tip for you, and this is something that's kind of unique to us. What we like to do is rest all of our protein in a clarified butter, and that just helps insulate the juiciness. It's going to keep it tender, and the butter's going to help keep the meat lubricated.
Wow, I've never seen this before.
Yeah, any chefs that watch this are going to be interested in the
they're all
tip
going to
as
start
well.
stealing your tip.
Yeah.
Will that suck up the butter? Well,
it does, but what it does is it promotes even resting.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
yes, it will soak up butter, but I mean, butter's flavour.
Yeah.
So we rest it at 45 degrees, and it can sit there for half an hour.
Yeah.
Just really, really nicely, and then we simply, to serve, we just take from here.
Oh, so you don't even need to take it out of the bath and rest it even longer? You can take it straight out,
it's good to go. Yeah, it's good to go. So for a restaurant our size, this is a very, very good
perfect, handy thing to have.
Yeah.
But at home, would you do it like this?
No.
No.
No, not at all. I mean, this is why you pay $45 for the dish, because of the sheer amount of butter and cost of protein and labour, and this dish is.
The best.
Yeah.
So what do you call this dish on your menu?
Okay, this dish is farm-raised venison with cocoa more fuel. It's got some Pinot Noir macerated cherries and licorice
Oh,
jus.
yum.
Yes, very nice.
Awesome. Well, thank you for teaching me the tips on venison.
No
And
problem.
is this one mine?
No, this is mine. You have to go and cook your own. Sorry.
Got it.
Baby, I love it.
I think it's really important to know what you're putting into your body. So before I get into my cooking, I'm going to catch up with Cherry from the Sanitarium Nutrition Service to get her spin on some of the ingredients in my recipe. Delicious. Oh, blueberries. I need a packet of them, please.
What are you doing with the blueberries?
I'm just going to put it into the sauce, but I'm going to leave it to the last minute.
Good idea. Blueberries are a natural source of antioxidant. They aren't heat stable though.
Ah, so if you overcook them, you'll
You
ruin
lose
them.
the nutrients.
Yeah, definitely. So you guys offer a nutritional service,
That's right. People can email us or call us with any of their nutrition inquiries.
and it's all for free.
That's right. We can answer questions about diabetes, coronary heart disease, but just nutrition questions as well.
Oh, that's pretty good. You must get some pretty random ones though.
Just last week we had somebody ring up and tell us their cake wasn't rising.
Oh,
Yeah, we needed to call you then.
crazy. After the break, I'll put Dez's tips to the test with my own take on a venison recipe.